Shalom, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all honor and glory, praises to Eternal Father of heaven and earth, Yahweh Bashem Mashiach Yahweh Shah. All praises due. Peace and salutation, peace and blessings to the children of Israel, the children of the Most High, and peace and blessings to you Gentiles as well. Today, family, wanted to do things a little bit differently. Wanted to bring y'all a current event, one that we all know about, right? But it has something to do with the scriptures, and you know, we all know what transpired. Donald Trump becoming the president, but I remember getting in Revelations, a few videos back, and this is very much gonna enlighten things even more in Revelations, because we know, the books, right? The chapters go in order in the book, right, of Revelations. So things have to come to pass before Mystery Babylon is destroyed. Now, it's the reason why in Revelation 7, the Most High says he's going to seal the 144 and protect them through the things that are going to transpire on this earth. And I know y'all all know about the mark of the beast. And like I said, Revelations goes in order, y'all. Right? Chapter after chapter, precept upon precept, line upon line, right? And the mark of the beast comes before Mr. Babylon's fall. And, this is stuff that I knew, but it really hit different and comes out to abroad when things start to transpire. So I'm going to show y'all this video real quick. And it's some of the things that we already went over, like the Apocrypha and John. All praises. See, the truth is coming out regardless. The Most High is, he's pouring out his spirit. And the scriptures he told us was going to be the remembrance. Bring our remembrance back, as I should say. Right? So, it's people across the world, like I said, that we don't even know that know this truth. So, check this video out, y'all. Let's see.
Alright, so Donald Trump becomes the 47th president of the United States. We are not surprised. Going through my comments on YouTube, I seen someone say, I'm just here to say you predicted Trump winning the elections. I did. I posted this video called The Last President 4 months ago. Everything was planned. I already told you guys. Go watch that video to see all the predictive programming that was put in place that was going to determine who the last president was going to be. Everything is already pre-written, pre-scripted. They got you guys divided over red versus blue when the real war is something you can't even see. It's a spiritual warfare. When you are voting, you are giving your energy away willingly. You are basically consenting to the rulers of this matrix, whatever you want to call it. The etymology of the word vote literally means a vow, a wish, or a promise to a god. Notice that God is spelt with a lowercase g. This is not the God, the creator. This is a false idol. Just as if someone would bow down to Jesus, you guys are bowing down to a false idol, a false god. Here's another one for you. Votive, a candle that is used as a prayer offering. This right here is nothing more than a ritual to a false god. And y'all made a promise to that god unknowingly. So ask yourself, what god did you vote for? But like I said before, I already knew that Trump was going to win, not just with the predictive programming alone, the fact that Trump is connected to Elon Musk. These two are going to be a force during these upcoming years. And I even predicted that 1 year ago. In this video right here, I explained to you guys how these two are connected and how they are going to work together for their agenda. That was 1 year ago. And then we got this happening that completely confirms everything that I was telling you guys. Donald Trump is the best candidate to help roll out this beast system. And if you don't know what I mean when I say beast system, I mean this Neuralink brain chip that Elon Musk is trying to promote. That Elon Musk stated himself will replace cell phones within the next 10 years. Elon Musk is a figurehead for this beast system, so of course they are going to make him likable. He's likable to the younger crowd, and he's likable to the older conservative crowd. People are what sells products and ideas. The people, the powers that are in control of us, they understand human emotions, and they understand the connections that we make to certain characters. These two are characters, actors, whatever you want to call them. Now, this is a tweet from Elon Musk stating that the prophecy has been fulfilled. Either he is trolling hard as hell, or he is blatantly letting you guys know that everything that was supposed to happen is unfolding before us. He even tweeted a picture of him and Donald Trump with the caption, Novus Ordo Seclorum. That is Latin, and it stands for the New Order of the Centuries, which is the same quote on the dollar bill. The New World Order. This New World Order was the plan all
These damn ads, man.
along. Time magazine released this cover before the second assassination attempt on Trump's life. He's in a golf cart, and the caption says, "In trouble." Is that not predictive programming, you guys? Donald Trump was rushed to safety at the golf course. They are trying to make him a martyr. Those assassination attempts were planned. They were meant to gain Trump more supporters. Now, this right here is a cover of The Economist magazine. And this was basically their predictions for 2024, what we're already going through. They made this cover in 2023. On the right over here, we can see the silhouette of Trump with a question mark. Then he has a dove above him. Doves represent peace, purity. Then on the left, we have the silhouette of a woman with missiles above her, which represent destruction and chaos. This was letting us know that Trump was going to go against a woman during the elections. And then as you see here, it shows an hourglass and the time is running out. They're letting you know it's getting closer and closer to the New World Order. And then here you can see a hurricane, which we already know the government can modify and control the weather. And you see some type of mineral or resource down at the bottom. My guess is that these are lithium. I say that because the lithium here is powering this electric vehicle. All electric vehicles use lithium batteries. North Carolina's dormant lithium industry is suddenly hot again. Rising demand for lithium and electric vehicle batteries has sparked a comeback for North Carolina's lithium mining industry. And it just so happens that the same place that has all the lithium was severely impacted by Hurricane Helene. Why would there be such a need for this lithium to power these electric cars? It's because the government can control the electric vehicles. Guys, remember the movie Leave the World Behind? Some more predictive programming. In the scene with the Teslas that were being controlled via remote access, that is the plan. The government wants to get rid of gas-fueled cars. They want full control. Our good old friend NASA, deceivers, have a whole fleet of cars from the 1970s. What do you think that's for?
Why does NASA have all these old school cars? My thoughts are they're cars without computers in them. All from the 1970s. They're preparing for an EMP blast. What's odd is they're not just old school NASA cars. Here's a news car. They have a whole fleet from NASA vehicles, semi-trucks, ambulances. Perhaps this is where that $50 million a day budget is going. Because we all know it's certainly not getting us into space.
No, it's not getting us into space. Because space, as we know it, doesn't exist. We can't get out of the firmament. You guys think space is up in the sky when really space is just outer lands. But that's a story for another day. Now back to this cover, you see the temperature is rising and there's a lot of fire. You could just do a simple Google search and see all of the fires that are erupting around the country. New Jersey, 2 hours ago. California, 12 hours ago. And then right here, you can see these circles representing the moon and the sun eventually coming together to form an eclipse. There was an eclipse in 2024, and it happened on April 8th. April 8th in Hebrew gematria is 307. Freemason just so happens to also be 307 in Hebrew Gematria. And then we have Don't Panic, which is also 307 in Hebrew Gematria. Don't Panic sticks out to me because Elon Musk placed a Don't Panic sticker on a car that he sent up to space. Do you guys kind of see how everything is connected? Everything is planned? Not to mention, I am the Lord in Hebrew Gematria is also 307. I am the Lord is a phrase that appears in the Bible multiple times, including as the opening phrase of the Ten Commandments. You don't find it weird that when Moses brought down the Ten Commandments, he had horns? There are multiple pictures that depict Moses with horns. Last time I checked, horns have never been a representation of good. So whoever came down from that mountain, was it really Moses? And who are we calling Lord? Do you guys really know? You got to use discernment when you read the Bible. Who are you worshiping? The conventional Lord in Hebrew text translates to Yahweh. The translation God is translated to Elohim. Who are the Elohim? Elohim is plural for gods with an S, meaning more than one. There are multiple gods. Who is in charge of all of them? And that would be El. El, the god El, is the creator God, the father of gods in humankind, and the God of wisdom. Guess what? El has children. These would be called the sons of God, if El is God. And what does it say right here? Yahweh. Yahweh is a child of El, along with Baal, which is the equivalent to Satan. If you know, you know. Yahweh was but one of many deities united under a figure known as El. Yahweh and Baal were merely two of El's 70 children. So when you're saying the Lord, you're referring to Yahweh, the son of El. So you guys are following the commandments to a God that isn't even the God. This shit gets deep, you guys. Now, this right here, this is called the Dead Sea Scrolls. This is the original text. Creators of the Bible picked and chose what pieces they wanted from this and translated it to their liking. So if we're reading the original text in Deuteronomy 32:8-9, it says, when Elon, and it's crazy that it said the word Elon, when Elon gave the nation as an inheritance, when he separated the sons of men, he set the boundaries of the peoples according to the number of the sons of God. Basically, he's giving nations to his sons. For Yahweh's portion was his people. So you can clearly see from this text that Yahweh is a son of God, not the God. Y'all ain't ready for all of this information. I'm telling y'all, this shit is deep. That is part of the reason why it is so scary that this prophecy is being fulfilled. This new world order is being fulfilled. Now, there's some more predictive programming that I would like to tell you guys about that's going to predict what's going to happen next, meaning for the rest of this year and next year. But that's too much for this video, so I'm going to save that for the next video.
Where do I start? As y'all can see, a lot of things she said we went over in the previous text of Apocryphon of John, right? The first thing I do want to hit on that she said, that she talked about was the prophecy of Donald Trump, right? And this is what Elon Musk said, right, on Twitter, right? He pulled that up right there. He posted that on Twitter. Now, Elon Musk tweeted, he said, the prophecy has been fulfilled. With an exclamation point. And 69.9%. If y'all read that, flip the 2 9s, it's 666. Oh, we ain't stopping there. Wait a minute. Let's go to the scripture, right? Because let's go to Revelations 13, right? Remember I said that these scriptures go in order, the chapters, right? They write them out in order, all praises. But Revelations 13:15, it says, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast. That the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. Verse 16, And he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their forehead and in their right hand or in the slot. It's to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. Now, I want y'all to do a little research, right? There is chips out there that you put in your hand between right here that you can buy and pay with. Y'all know that? Oh yeah, it is. It's out there currently. Now it's not to the point where okay, all the money is digitalized now, which I do believe that's coming. Right? It'll be digitalized, right? Like Bitcoin and stuff like that. That's why they was knocking off so many, like that Cash App guy, and others too as well, because they want it from themselves, right? And I told in my spirit, man, this election is just a distraction. It's a whole purpose to it, one world order, right? And they have chips like that you can put in your hand, buy and sell with, right? You use it as money. It's like a debit card chip in your hand. And Elon Musk is making a Neuralink. Well, he already made it. Already doing human trials, right? Well, I ain't gonna go that far, but he has the Neuralink. Now, with them being so buddy, Trump is going to allow that, man. You can see the writing on the wall, don't you? I'm gonna read the rest of the scripture. It says, and he causes, he didn't force, he calls, right? So he put something in place that would make people, not force them, but make them be subjected into this law, right? It says he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, all to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, right? That's going to be the cause, because it's going to switch over to a digital currency. Right now, this is just it's speculation, but it's looking like you got the chip that you buy and sell with right now. This is not a coincidence. Don't believe in them. So when it says, and that no man might buy or sell, that's going to be the cause. People need to eat, right? This is why the Most High is sealing us currently. Revelation 7, right? Before Revelation 13, right? He's sealing the 144 that's here now, right? In order to get through these times. And he said in these times he's going to shorten the days. So it's not going to be something that's going to be drawn out, right? It's going to be like a big woof, So it says right here, and that no man might buy or sell. That's going to be the cause. That's going to be the cause why so many people are going to fall in the hands of Satan. But this is a warning. This is out there. This has been on my spirit. Was weighing heavy. It says, "Save he that has the mark." Right. So you're not gonna be buy or sell. This paper money is dead. It's done. It's over with. It's not gonna be relevant in the next few years. I do believe personally. Now there's no guarantee, but the way that things looking, that's what it is. Right. It says, or the name of the beast. Right. Or the number of his name. Right? But check this out. Here is wisdom. Wisdom. Let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of man. Right? Go up to verse 17 again. And that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark. Right? Or the name of the beast. Right? What is this president election, right? They elect a president. You heard what the beautiful Israelite woman said. She said that election is a representation of serving a false god. This is why the scripture says, don't put no man above you except to be Israel. Right? They're putting that mark on the election. Right? So it says right here, and then no man might buy or sell say that he had the mark or the name of the beast. They the name of the beast. They elected him. They elected him to be president, right? Or the number of his name. Now this is just like I said. It seems to be what hey, this prophecy is fulfilling itself right before our eyes, right? It says, verse 18, here is wisdom. Let him that have understanding count the number of the man, slack of the beast, for the number is of a man, right? And his number is 666, right? What does it mean by number of man? Well, you can say this, right? 6 protons, 6 neutrons, and 6 electrons make up the human body, right? Go study it, look it, right? So that's why it says it's the number of a man. It's going to be a man that issues in this mark of the beast, right? This ain't no reach, y'all. This is going to happen before Babylon. It has to happen before Babylon falls. See, I don't know how I missed this, man. But this is what's got to happen before Babylon falls. Before all that happens, right? This mark is going to be issued. It's going to cause lots of people to be in distress. It's going to go throughout America. And money, the paper money you see, it's going to be non-void. Why do you think BRICS, have a digital currency, right? It's not going to be any more money. The American dollar is worthless. And Trump's going to follow along to create peace and safety, right? That I just heard that he created peace with China, right? I'm thinking, well, what about the revelation of Mystery Babylon? What about them coming against first peace and safety, then sudden destruction? See, Trump is that peace. Y'all gotta listen. Y'all gotta hear me. Trump is that peace. He's trying to create peace with all the other nations, right? But Iran is still against Trump, because look at this. I'm gonna show y'all this video. Right? Let me show y'all, because this is let me see.
Also making headlines this morning, federal officials released new details against 3 people whom they say were conspiring to assassinate President-elect Donald Trump. We're learning the plot was supposed to happen before the election in order from Iran. The Justice Department...
Hold on. Is that the one? No, that's not the one. Hold on.
Headlines this morning, federal officials released new details against 3 people whom they say were conspiring to assassinate President-elect Donald Trump. We're learning the plot was supposed to happen before the election in order from Iran. The Justice Department says the plan was retaliation dating back to when then President Trump ordered a drone strike that killed a top Iranian general.
Y'all remember that?
The FBI says Iran instructed an Afghan operative to do surveillance on Mr. Trump during this last campaign and attempt to assassinate him. Court papers say the operative recruited 2 American men to help, both of whom were arrested in New York. Federal agents are still trying to track down the mastermind, who's believed to be living in Iran.
So that was just breaking news. Y'all know that? So Iran was the one who they figured out who tried to assassinate Donald Trump, right? So they still boiling up. This is why I say it's not gonna last long, right? They're trying to issue in this new world order, right? Where let me show y'all that one too. Let me go back on what she said, right? This is one, right? Y'all can look up this article, right? But Elon Musk tweeted this picture, right? And he tweeted it, and it said "Nuevos Orders Asakron," whatever, how you pronounce that. But anyways, I forgot what that last word meant. I don't know, but it basically means New World Order, right? And you had that on a dollar bill. See, this is all the plan, predictive programming, right? This has to transpire, right? Revelations 13, right? This is why Revelation 7 is happening. We've been sealed. This has to be transpired in order to get to Revelation 16, 17, 18, 19, right? Where Mystery Babylon falls, right? See, this is that peace. This is that peace and safety, right? Well, I'm gonna reiterate it. He just went, right. Not even being in office. He ain't the final draw is January. In January, he's already making moves. He's already stopping the immigrants from getting that big lump sum of money that they was giving. See, the Americans like this now. Peace and safety, man. They think it's everything sweet. They think all the wars is gonna stop, right? Come on, y'all. It's not no reach, right? He stopped the immigrants for getting that money. He's building up the wall, right? Peace and safety, right? But ain't no escaping the wrath of the Most High. That's the thing, right? So he did that, right? He went to China and made peace with them. Not even being in office, what, a full week? He made peace with China, right? Now this new world order is coming into effect. Peace and safety, then sudden destruction. Let me get that preset. All right. So 1 Thessalonians 5:1. I'm gonna start there. It says, "But of the times of in the seasons, brethren, you have no need that I will write unto you." Right. For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord, right? We're gonna say the day of Hamashiach, right? Because we know Lord means Baal, but this evil, wicked devil placed this word in here to confuse people and not know who's talking, right? Just like that one, just like the y'all heard what she said, right? Right? They put this in here so you don't know who you're worshiping, right? Come on now. Parker Brown and John exposed a lot of things, right? They expose the false god of this world, right? And she also said the Most High had sons, right? The angels, the archons, right? They rebelled against, right, the divine power, right? And then created something. Well, I'm gonna say made because everything, the only one that can create is the Father, right? But they made things from stuff that was already here, matter, all that, right? This is that materialistic realm, y'all. This is why so much wicked shit goes on here. This is why Yahushua is gonna come back and conquer this world, right? And put it under subjection of the Father, right? This is why these things are happening, right? So we know Lord means Baal. Even she said it, man. She Lord Satan, right? And the Yahweh character, right? Come on, y'all. Yahweh said it was referred to Yadaboth, right? Right? So and we gotta think. I'm gonna give y'all some more information about Yahweh, right? They bastardized the language, added vowel sounds to it, right? So it say Yahweh, right? But Yahweh is supposed to be the breath of life. So what was in these fallen angels, the breath of life, is never gonna change. The name is never gonna change, right? You confess the name when you're born, and you confess it when you die. It's the breath of life, and it sounds just as breathing in and breathing out, like this. That's why they put that vowel sound in there to say Yahweh, right? So don't get it twisted, right? Because that name is never going to change because it's the literal breath in your lungs, right? So that's the only thing that I got to add to what she was saying, right? But Lord refers to Baal. God is a position. There's many gods. He called us gods, right? But there's only one creator. There's only one eternal one, right? See, they rebelled against the Father, the fall of Satan, right? It's all making sense, right? But these wicked people, right? They did it on their own intent, or they just was in their ignorance when they did it and mistranslated the scriptures, right? So, and they took out things to leave out so we will be in the dark. Just like the Most High said, they will change my word to where they will not understand it. But look, let's go back, right? 1 Thessalonians 5:1. It says, "But of the times and the seasons, brethren, you have no need that I write unto you. For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Messiah, Hamashiach, right, so cometh as a thief in the night, right? For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them as a travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. But ye, brother, are not a darkness, that day should not overtake you as a thief. Because why? Because we're sealed. Because we know, we search, we're a watchman, right? We know that the day of the Messiah is not going to take us over, right? We know all these things we're protected through, right? So, y'all, this is getting deep. Like she said, it gets deep. That's why it was important to bring out that book, man, right? It was important to bring that out. And now y'all know, like, the Father name doesn't change. It's the literal breath of life. That's why they put Yahweh, because it sounded the most similar to the breath of life. No vowel sounds. Remember, there's no vowel sounds in his name. And y'all want to know what something else came upon? All praises to the Most High. Look, all these names: Yahuwah, Yahweh, Yahoo, Yahawashai, Yeshua, all that. Guess what it has? Vowel sounds. So everybody arguing over the name, right? Arguing over the name, they argue over the name so bad when they confess the Father's name without even knowing it. You breathe the breath of life that's in you, right? Yadabab didn't have the wisdom or knowledge to put that in a human body, so the Father sent his angels to do it, right? See, it's all starting to come and make sense, right? Right? It's the little breath of life. Even if somebody don't want to confess the name, you confessing it because you breathing. You breathing, right? So they added that to the Yiddish Hebrew, the vowel sounds. That's why it says Yahweh. That's how you pronounce it without any vowel sounds, right? This stuff go deep. All praises to the eternal Father, heaven and earth. So there shouldn't be no arguing about the name, but that's just another distraction that the devil wants to put in your lap, right? Foolish conversations, right? Oh, it's not that, it's that. They all got vowel sounds in it. They all do. So in reality, if y'all want to be real, it's all wrong. But hey, use what you feel comfortable with, right? Because the Most High, look, he said he was going to take all the names of Baal out of our lips, whether you like it or not. So whether you like it or not, you think you're right, you leaning on your own understanding, when it's so simple and it was right in front of our face the whole time. I'm going to show y'all something, right? Y'all remember this? Y'all remember this? What I, wrote down the name and everything, right? All this has vowel sounds in it. Ya, I, A, I, O, U, vowel. Go look it up. We learned this in elementary school, y'all. Ha, wa, ah, right? Yahweh. But look at this. Catch it. Check it. It's written out perfectly fine, right? They should have just left it in the scriptures like that, but they didn't want to, right? So YHWH. How does that sound without any vowels? YHWH, right? Right? It's literal breath of life, y'all. All praises due. So I pray that helps y'all, edifying to y'all. I'm gonna bring out this last precept. All right, I'm gonna leave y'all off with this one. Romans 1:21. Because that when they knew the Creator, they glorified not as the Creator, neither were thankful, but became vain in their imaginations, and their foolish hearts was darkened. Professing them to be wise, they became fools, and changed the glory of the uncorruptible Spirit, the Father, into an image made like a corruptible man, to a corruptible man. Did they not do that with their false gods, false idols, and they changed the scriptures around? Jesus, right? Jesus, Caesar Barzur, right? Yahushua was the only one that came in the image of the Father, right? And even he did not want anybody to worship him. He said, worship in spirit and truth, right? But they changed that. They changed it, replaced it with Lord God. They changed the word to where his people would not understand it. That's exactly what they did. And it says, and change the glory of the uncorruptible creator, the spirit, into an image made like to a corruptible man, into birds, into four-footed beasts, and creeping things. Wherefore the Father also gave them up to uncleanliness through the lust of their own hearts, to dishonor their own bodies between themselves, who changed the truth of the Father, who changed the truth of the Father, who changed the truth of the Father, right? They took books out that were before Genesis, right? And they made it seem like, oh, the who was talking in the Genesis was the actual creator. No, they took it out. They deceive, right? It says, for who changed the truth of the Father into a lie. See, he said anybody that takes away from this book is going to be punished. They're going to get their judgment. Who changed the truth of the Father into a lie, right? And worship and serve the creature, right? All these camps, all these false God leaders, they want you to serve them in the flesh, right? They want you to call them by the Father's name, right? They want you to look to them as the Father or as Yahawashah, right? Which they're one. So that you claim to be one, you got to claim to be the other, right? And it says, who changed, I'm trying to start from the top, who changed the truth of the Father into a lie and worship and serve the creature more than the Creator. Yahushua didn't do that. He told you to worship in spirit and truth. He didn't say worship him in the flesh. He didn't want praises, right? People kneel down to him. He said, get up, son. Get up, daughter, right? No. It says, who is blessed forever. Amen. So all praises, honor, glory goes to the eternal Father of heaven and earth. I know this was all praises due. I know this was a lot to take in, but I just had to get this off my chest because my spirit was moved by that young lady, man. All praises. Peace and blessings goes to her, man, too, as well, because there's many others out there. See, my circle is small right now, but there's many other people out there that knows this truth just like we know it, right? So just because you seem to be alone, you not alone. First and foremost, you got the Most High, right? But there's other people across the world that knows this truth just like you know it, right? That step just like you step. All praises due. So once again, I'm giving all honor, glory, and praises to the eternal Father of heaven and earth. All honor goes to him and his beloved Son for what he did for us. All praises for him keeping us safe, for guiding us down this road, this bumpy road. I love y'all, family. Study, show yourself approved. Continue to be watchmen. We that much closer to the end. All these things got to transpire. It's a reason why Trump is in office, right? You can see the writing on the walls, baby. All praises due. Till the next video, shalom. Love y'all.